Second monitor content, pull me in. Second monitor content, side by side. Two screens glowing, worlds collide. Second monitor content, hear us run from the chaos to the fun. Second monitor content, loud and proud. Best crew ever, hype the crowd. Buddy Bronze, Hawk, two names, one mind lost in thought. Zelda dreams and battles fought. Comic pages, Metal Gear, Pokemon and Helldivers here. Mask on, mask off, still I stand. Trying to lead, trying to understand. Second monitor content, side by side. Two screens glowing, worlds collide. Second monitor content, hear us run from the chaos to the fun. Second monitor content, loud and proud. Best crew ever, hype the crowd. Then I go with great play, fight, casting spells. Late every night, spooky laughs, pumpkin glow, South Park jokes steal the show. Hexes flying, hearts all fall. Madam Halloween, charm them all. Stay log from the shadows, hear 'em creep. Hidden blade, ain't no time to sleep. Trust me, bro, then flips the play. Gaslight king in every way. Chat on fire, lobby loud. Stink bug hype, control the crowd. Second monitor content, side by side. Two screens glowing, worlds collide. Second monitor content, hear us run from the chaos to the fun. Second monitor content, loud and proud. Best crew ever, hype the crowd. Yeah, yo, yo, chaos control, here I go. Go boom, stealing every show. Hollow Knight and Sonic Speed. Xenoblade Destiny. Nightwing moves, dark and cool. Clarence, dude, I break the rules. Mythic. Princess dreams and gentle light. Warmest smiles every night. Zelda songs and Baldur's Gate. Dead by daylight, tempting fate. Where the winds be, hearts align. Mythic magic every time. I'm the myth, the wolf, the bun. Made outfit still gets it done. Forerunner blades, zombies rise. Marvel rivals in his eyes. Smite the gods, never miss. Abyssal power, pure abyss. Karma steps in, force aligned. Star Wars battles on her mind. Helldivers dropping, hold the line. Paper Mario, flip the design. Baldur's Gate, she plays it smart. Rolling fate with a fearless heart. Second monitor content, side by side. Two screens glowing, worlds collide. Second monitor content, hear us run from the chaos to the fun. Second monitor content, loud and proud. Best crew ever, hype the crowd. One crew, one dream, one sound. Second monitor content, run this town. Late nights, bright screens, let's begin.
Was not expecting that to fucking blow out my eardrums. Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm Buddy Bronze / Hawk here with Mossy.
Hello.
And we are once again continuing our Pokemon journeys to be at least semi-average at this.
Woo.
just realized I'm streaming on 2 platforms at once. Hey, Luke! And I only had 1 chat open.
You only need one chat. Just use the other one, that's fine.
So I was thinking about to grind and kill time, starting to, like, get some of the birds, legendary birds.
Oh, yeah.
Start with my favorite, Zapdos. Mythic! Bev! And also, guys, if you're unaware, Mythic and I unexpectedly went live at the exact same fucking time. Like, I sent out my notifications. I was like, hey, I'm going live. And Mythic was like, me too. I was like, you bitch.
Let the war commence.
Now I have to, like, pick a fight with Mythic later today. Scraps of which parent do I go with in the divorce? You split your time evenly and healthily. And don't choose sides.
Pick a favorite. Pick a favorite.
Yes, pick a favorite, because that's how it always goes well. But if you're here and haven't checked out Mythic ever, hey, look, it just showed up that she's playing Dreamlight Valley on my Switch. I got the friend notification. But yeah, she's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and if you have not checked her out, please do so. She also is a member of Second Monitor content.
I'm genuinely so surprised that my Blastoise is faster than an Arcanine that's 5 levels higher than it. That's kind of insane.
Wait, seriously? Blastoise should be slower.
Right? No, my Blastoise is faster than the Arcanine, and I don't understand.
Arcanine's supposed to be like a Pokemon known for its speed.
Nope, see? Yep, no, fuck that Arcanine, I guess. I don't know. Blastoise, why are you a fast boy? I think you're supposed to be.
A Lickitung. Which legendary bird is your favorite? I know you've said, like, you're a little indifferent towards them in general, but if you had to pick one of the 3 birds.
Probably Articuno, just because I like the benefit of the ice bird. I've actually been debating when I get it, adding it to my team.
Get it before the league. Let's go. I really probably shouldn't send Lapras out first in the fucking power plant.
No, you should not. Put your Nidoking out there.
I was gonna say, Nidoking's probably the better bet. What item did I put on him? He had the EXP share. Perfect. We'll take that off him for a minute. So when you played Pokemon Go, what team were you? Or did you play Pokemon Go?
Whatever the blue team was, I was on that
Mythic. So I picked Valor, and I was tricked into it
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but what do you mean by you were tricked into it?
So I started Pokemon Go like a couple days later than all my friends because when Pokemon Go started, I was still in the army and I was away for a reserve weekend. And I had the opportunity to download it to my phone, but not to like create the account or do anything. So when I got home that day, what's up, Key? I got you with the hydrate. So when I got home that day, or at the end of that weekend, my friends had already been playing all weekend. And they all were like, we're Team Valor, you gotta be Team Valor with us. And I was like, okay. I don't give a shit. All right. So I chose Team Valor, and then like later on was like actually looking at all the teams. I was like, you know, if I wasn't being peer pressured by my friends to pick a team, I probably would have gone Instinct or whatever it is. That's Zapdos.
Yeah.
Ooh, an Electabuzz. I won. Electabuzz is one I always consider using, but by the time like you're able to get them in game, it's so late in game that I don't feel like grinding just to have them. Because I don't think you can get them anywhere else.
I do not think so, no.
I also decided I'm going to use my Master Ball on the level 2 Pidgey.
Go for it.
Have you seen the videos of like people crashing out on their kids over that? Like they're introducing their kids to Pokemon later on. And they're just like, they're at the point they've got the Master Ball and they use it on something stupid. And the parents just start going, what the fuck? And the kids are like, it's okay, I'll get another one. They're like, no!
No!
No, you will not! Oh. Oops.
Like, it's gone. It's gone.
And on one hand, I kind of get being like, why'd you use it on something like that? On the other hand, these are small children being introduced to Pokemon for the first time. And especially with the older games, they kind of just throw you into it. That's something I do kind of miss about older games, is like they'll give you the answer like early on in the game. And by the time it's time to use it, like you completely forget about it.
Yeah, especially if you're not like being able to play like that consistently.
Also, I'm doing good, Luke. Luke asked how we're doing, Moss.
I'm doing okay.
So many Pokemon. So I think I told you I had the teeth pulled.
Yes.
And I, had to get stitches for them naturally. They've slowly been falling out because the dentist double layered my stitches because I had two pulled. So the first layer fell out like within a week and a half. Like on stream, I was playing Spider-Man with Mythic, and what's up, Baywitch? And all of a sudden, I just felt like something in my mouth. I was like, what is this? And I literally just reached in and pulled it. I was like, oh, it's some of the stitches. I just like threw it away.
Yeah.
But ever since now, like they've just been falling out in like chunks. Yeah, I guess chunks is a good way to say, because it's like they've absorbed like some of the fluid in my mouth, and they're now like a little swollen rather than that thin piece of string. I thought they were supposed to just dissolve, but it feels like they're like absorbing the water in my mouth, swelling, and then like breaking at the most swollen points. I'm just finding chunks of string in my mouth. I have no idea how normal that is. I don't get stitches in my mouth too often. But it hasn't been a problem, so...
That's good at least.
What's up, Medium Goku? How are you? And thank you. I've seen you've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders also, chat. That's Medium Goku. He also is a streamer. If you have not yet done so, you should totally check him out. I gotta set up that chat command where you can type in !SO and it automatically promotes the streamer.
Oh, nice.
I don't have that one set up yet, but I need to figure out how to set that one up. No problem, Goku. That's what we do here at Second Monitor Content. We try to support every streamer we possibly can in hopes that, like, it'll be given back. Is Slowpoke a game exclusive?
I think he is. Yeah, I don't know what the counterpart is. Shelter, maybe? Or Shelter could have a Horsey. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Slowpoke is.
I'm pretty sure I get Horsey.
But maybe that's what it is.
I know I get Electabuzz, you get Magmar. Which that's always something I've been like 50-50 on, the game exclusives.
Yeah.
Because on one hand, I get you're encouraging people to buy both games, because otherwise, what's the point? But at the same time, it's like the Pokemon I want are never in the game I want. Moss, I told you I'm into Fire Emblem. We actually started streaming Conquest on stream.
Oh, okay.
Was that one of the ones you said you played, or?
I played Birthright, not Conquest.
Okay.
But it kind of same diff, even though I get that they're, two different games.
So, from what I've learned is they're the exact same game up till Chapter 6, when you make the decision on what family to go with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they branch off into two totally different stories. Abyssal! What's up, my dude? Pulling double duty being with both me and Mythic, as we totally plan to be live at the same time. Friendly competition. Who's gonna be the better streamer today? It's gonna be her. Because Mythic's a goat, and we love her. I just realized I don't have an electrode. I should try to catch it. I always feel like Voltorb and Electrode are just like... I don't want to say lazy designs, but like trick designs.
Yeah.
Where I feel like they're just naturally occurring Pokemon meant to make you think they're in a... Ah, fuck you, self-destruct. I survived it, but fuck. I'm blowing up Ark's place of work, so there's no choice but to play Dark Type with us. We do need Ark to come back to us. God, so many things to tell you about now, Moss. We'll finish the Fire Emblem conversation first. But we started Conquest on stream, me and Crown King.
Okay.
And we just got to the point of the major decision where you choose what family to pick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I played it on my own, like, off-stream just because I was hooked on it. What's up, Karma? What's the streak number this time?
Karma's here, and the fire's bright, turning strangers
So I gotta say, I really like Conquest though. Like, so far with all the Fire Emblem games, I've been really hooked on the story where it's like been hard to put them down.
Ah, nice.
Like, I think I played Awakening for like 3 days straight to finish it. It was the only game I was really playing, with the exception of like what I was doing on stream. But for the most part, it was just like Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem. I'd finish stream and then I'd pick my DS right back up. Fire Emblem time. I think Awakening thus far has been my favorite.
Yeah.
I was not expecting these games to gut punch me though.
Yeah, you know, I remember when I first got Awakening, I played up until the point where, you know what happens to the older sister.
Yeah, that.
And so, like, yeah, I got the game. So it's like past midnight at that point, because like I got the game and I just been like continuously playing. So I'm a little like sleep deprived because I don't usually stay up that late. And yeah, and that happens. And, like the chapter after that is just like so
Bad.
solemn, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking got me.
I was messaging King and Mythic after that happened, and just like in all caps screaming, I wasn't ready.
Mhm.
And then pretty much the same thing with Conquest, which I feel like we can say the spoiler for that since it's been played on stream. I hope people pay attention to the stream. But what happens with the mom right before you make the big decision, like that was like, no, I didn't expect to be so attached so quick. And thank you for the lurk, Kraken. But it was just like, these games keep gut punching me. I have to say though, the one brother for the Hashiden family, who I always get his name wrong, the archer.
Yeah.
Do not like him. Fuck him.
Yeah, he's kind of ridiculous.
Well, I was saying this to King, and maybe this is just a me thing, but King said he agrees with me. I don't know how you feel. If I'm in a situation where someone every day is just like, fuck you, I don't trust you, you're never gonna be as close like as we could be, or whatever the fuck, like he's doing to Corrin. After a while, I quit trying. It's like, I understand gaining trust is an uphill battle, but you're making an uphill battle more of an uphill battle, and at the top of the hill is a locked door, so it's like, why should I keep trying? That's my take on it. Like, if you...
yeah, with somebody like that, I feel like you just give them space, basically. Because after whatever conclusions they're gonna come to.
Yeah, it's like, you've made up your mind, and I'm gonna spend so much time proving you wrong, so to speak, that I'm gonna neglect everything else, so fuck you. Like, that just, even in real life, that's a quick way to just, like, lose me. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm being told every day you feel a certain way, then I'm out. So it's like the whole thing, once you meet Corrin, he's immediately like, you're not my sister. You'll never be my sister. You have no right to call me by my name. It's like, dude,
Like, chill out.
Like, what the fuck crawled up your ass? Jesus Christ, Zabudu's just kicking my team's ass. He's even like, he's also just an unnecessary dick to Azora. It's like Azora just tries to like rationally be like, hey, give Corrin a chance. Like, she's your actual sister. And he's just like, fuck you, I don't like you either. It's like, dude, she grew up with you.
Like, what if we took a chill pill? Like a little bit of a chill pill, my dude.
Like, I get not trusting Corrin, but Azora's been with you since like a really young age. Like, she hasn't had a chance to, like, be corrupted or... Like, I can understand, like, the initial suspicion of Corrin might be a traitor. He/she might be a spy. But Azura, like, you guys kidnapped her. He's there against her will. And shows you love and affection every day. So it really made... Jesus Christ, Zapdos just one-shot my Kadabra. But it really makes me say, like, fuck the Hishidans. Like, I don't... Just because of him, I don't want to be with them. But then at the same time, it's like, you know, I really like Hinoka and Sakura. And I really grew to like the older brother. Fuck, I can't think of his name now.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, though.
Like, at first, when I was first introduced to these characters based off of appearance, and when I, like, got a brief taste of them when I played Fire Emblem Warriors, which I don't know if you've heard of that one.
I have. I don't... Yeah, I don't know a lot about it.
So when I was looking online at, like, which one to play, the online community was like, try Fire Emblem Warriors first if you know nothing about it. Because it's like Hyrule Warriors, where it's a multiverse collab, where it's a bunch of the Fire Emblem characters brought into one game. So it's a mix of an original story with these twins who meet the characters from Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem Conquest, or I should say Fire Emblem Fates, and whatever the title is that Marth is from, because I don't have that one. I don't know what game he's from. I just know who Marth is.
Yeah.
And like they're all brought together through some multiverse shenanigans, and everyone was like, try that because you like it also brings real aspects of each story into the game. So you get a taste of each story without having the game completely spoiled for you. So I tried that one first. So that's how I got introduced to the Fire Emblem Fates characters. And I saw Xander and... Again, why can't I think of his name? Ryu is what's popping into my mind, but I know that's fucking wrong.
Yeah, I do not remember what it is. I do know who you're talking about, though, yeah.
Yeah, like, I saw them both, I was like, these guys just look like douches. And, like, I just immediately was turned off by them. Then you had the younger brothers, Leo and, again, why can't I think of the other brother's name, too? I know all the fucking Nor family names, I can't remember half of the Yoshida names. I think I'm gonna die before I catch Zapdos at this rate. If I wasn't talking to you about Fire Emblem, I'd probably be screaming at Zapdos to stay in the fucking ball.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of mellowed me out through this process. But, like, the brothers pretty much, I was like, I don't really like you guys. You all seem kind of pretentious and full of yourselves. And then I met the sisters. I was like, okay, I kind of like them. Camilla is kind of like, you can see what the appeal to Camilla is, but I still like her. Like, they knew what they were doing with her. But I end up really liking Elise just because she's so fucking innocent. Like, throughout Conquest, I don't know what she's like in Fates. Or, not Fates, Birthright. But throughout Conquest, she's just so innocent. Like, while the others are immediately jumping to, like, these nasty, horrible conclusions on things, her first thought is just so pure and innocent. Like, a bit of a spoiler here, after you make the choice to be with the Nors over the Hashidans, the first thing you have to do is go crush a rebellion. That's what your father orders you to do, is to go crush this rebellion. And Elise goes with you because she wants you to have backup. Because originally the king ordered you to go by yourself. And she's like, no, I'm not letting you go alone. I'm going to be there to support you. And when you go and start talking to the leader and like everyone else in your group is immediately jumping to all these violent solutions and violent possibilities. And the king actually says to Elise, like, what did you think was going to happen when you came here? And she was like, aw, thanks for the subscription, Abyssal. 8 months, holy shit. Well, I died. Time to start and try again.
Rip.
But totally lose my train of thought, and I always feel bad because I try to get back on track with talking. But I feel like I'm not giving enough time to, like, actually show appreciation to Abyssal for that sub, because it means a lot. Now, my sinuses are killing me, Abyssal. I don't know what it is. But, again, the leader of the tribe is like, what'd you think was going to happen when you came here?
Mm-hmm.
And Elise is like, well, we were told to stop the rebellion, so I figured we'd sit down and talk, figure out why you're upset, and come up with a solution. It's like, you sweet, innocent child.
Like, oh no, oh no.
Like, everyone else is jumping to all these violent answers, and she's just like, I thought we were gonna talk. And I just remember, as I'm playing through, I was like, this child must be protected. There's not enough pure innocence in the world like this. And Camilla, I also just really like Camilla. Because she just, like, genuinely seems to accept Corrin as her sister.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the Noors really do. They genuinely seem to care about her. Especially, I don't know how different they behave in the Birthright playthrough, because I'm not that far into it yet. But it really seems like they very unconditionally accept Corrin as their own.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, I don't recall the game super well, but there's definitely, like, a level of, like a sense of betrayal there when you play Birthright. But there's also a number of the siblings that, like, they're upset, but they also, like, don't want you to suffer in any way.
Yeah. Throughout the Conquest playthrough, the dad is, like, actively sabotaging you, as is, like, his whole royal cabinet, I guess you could call them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're setting you up for failure and to be miserable, and they're just fiercely defending you. Whereas from, like, the little bit I've seen of Birthright and the beginning of the game, Hinoka's the only one who really is, like, completely accepting of Corrin. So far of what I've seen.
Yeah,
where,
there's
like,
a thing where...
oh, fuck, yes, I got Zapdos! Oh, 2
Nice.
tries. Okay, anyway, I'm
where
sorry,
she,
I cut you
she
off.
basically, like, blames herself for you being kidnapped. So, from her perspective, it's like, holy shit, that is my sister. Like...
Yeah, like, she's immediately, like, excited to have you back. And again, the older brother, I get it to an extent. He's like, hey, I'm glad she's back, but, like, we also kind of got to take this with a grain of salt. Like, he's giving her the opportunities from trust from what I could see at the beginning of the game. Because, like, I remember the royal advisor's like, oh, what a lovely sign that Corrin has returned to us. And the older brother is like, yes, it's definitely a sign. I just hope it's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Which, like, he's in more of a leadership position, so it's
Yeah.
completely understandable that, like, regardless of his personal feelings, he has to be skeptical.
Yeah, and he's skeptical, but he's still, like, it seems like he's trying to, like, give her opportunities, because even in Conquest, as you go through, like, he's mad at you for betraying them, but it always seems like there's a part of him that wants to believe in you. Whereas the other brother, it's just like every time you see him, it's fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. What's up, Denzel? How you doing? But the whole Nor family, just the whole time, they really seem to support Corrin in every choice you make. I went with female Corrin. And the reason I did that is like when I go through and like look at the rest of the lore for these games, the quote unquote canon answer seems to be that Corrin is supposed to be a girl.
Yeah, I feel like usually when I see the game advertised, they have whatever character you're supposed to embody as like the female one. There is the male and the female default, but I feel like I do most frequently see the female default form.
Well, because even in Fire Emblem Warriors, the Corrin in the main story is the female Corrin.
Okay.
And in Fire Emblem Engage, like again, I've only played a couple minutes of that just to get a taste for it. But the Corrin spirit that helps you out, once again, it's the female Corrin. So that to me seems to say like Corrin's supposed to be a girl. The other reason in my mind for story sense, the Nor and Yashiden families seem like they're supposed to be parallels to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, both of them have a child kidnapped. Azora is kidnapped from the Nor, and Corrin is kidnapped from the Yashidans, right?
Yep.
So, in my mind, it seems to make sense to have trade a daughter for a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
At least to me, that makes sense to me. I don't know if other people feel that way. But to me, it seems to fit the parallel of that the families seem to have. So it almost just feels natural for Corrin to be a woman. In my mind.
Yeah, no, I mean, if nothing else, the daughter for a daughter thing, I think, makes the most sense.
Yeah, and that's kind of like my main thought process with it, is just the daughter for a daughter. Everything else in the story completely subjective on what way you could interpret the gender, because it's clearly meant to be played where Corrin could be either way.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I was playing Awakening, it really felt like Robin could go either way. It didn't really seem like there was a true way for it to feel, other than for the fact that in Fire Emblem Warriors, when they introduced you to Robin, they went with the male Robin.
Okay.
And I do feel like, for the most part, when I see stuff for Fire Emblem Awakening, I am seeing the male Robin over the female. So it feels like that's supposed to be the canon, quote-unquote, canon answer. I don't know if they have a canon answer for it. I'm just going based off of what I've seen the most. I did like that, though, how you can kind of go either way with that.
Yeah.
Oh, Puna's on a 60 stream streak and Karma's on a 143. Jesus. I did end up having more fun with like the relationship mechanic in the game, like building bonds between the characters. I had more fun with that than I thought to. I don't normally go for a mechanic like that, but it was so wholesome to go through the game and just to do those moments. Because like building the relationship between Chrom and Lucina was just like, this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Or even like when you choose the romance option for Chrom, who you interact with the most. That was fun to do because I chose, oh fuck, what's her name? Fuck. I can't think of her name now. She's introduced real early in the game. She's a Pegasus Knight.
Oh, yeah, Sumia.
Yeah, Sumia.
Mm-hmm.
And if you choose her, Chrom ends up having 2 daughters. And God, that second daughter was a fucking trip in a good way. She was just so naive to the world around her. It was hilarious. And the storytelling in those games really is what's gripping me more than the gameplay. I'm not a big fan of strategy games like that. Where, like, you're just placing your units, starting the attack, and kind of hoping it goes your way.
You're not supposed to hope in a strategy game. Probably you're supposed to have set shit up that you're not hoping you know.
Well, I mean, there's still that chance that, like, your attack might miss or they might block.
There is, yeah.
I always kind of like just button mashing combos. But it's been fun to play, that's for damn sure. Just to go through the story alone has been my favorite part. And I'm working my way through 3 houses now. I don't know if you played that one.
I have played up to like the time skip basically that happens.
There's a time skip?
There is a time skip. I'm not gonna spoil anything more than that, but yes, there's a time skip.
I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen just based off of like the beginning, how you're a teacher, because it seems like if all this was focused on them being in the school, you lose out on major aspects of the story. Or at least that's how I felt, because like I chose the Blackhawk house.
The Black Eagles?
Yeah, Black Eagles.
Is that your
sorry.
first playthrough?
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably not the recommended one, but I hope you have fun with that.
Well, let me allow me to explain my reasoning then.
Okay.
So I went through and I looked at
Do
each
you know
team.
why that's not recommended?
No. No. Actually, when I looked online, I looked at online polls to see which houses were chosen the most. And this one was, not by a lot. But this did seem to be the popular choice for players when I was like reading online polls. So I didn't know it wasn't the recommended first choice. Like, I did see when I was like researching Fates that people were like, hey, you should do Birthright first because the gameplay's easier. And like, I never saw that when picking a house for 3 houses.
Yeah, it's not a matter of ease, it's more a matter of storytelling.
Ew.
I feel like, okay, like, if you're just like, if you're a one and done kind of person, I would say, the Blue Lions is like the house to go through. If you're gonna go through all of them, I don't think order necessarily matters. I just feel like it would be more satisfying to have Black Eagles as last.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that here. Let me see if I can find it again real quick, because I looked up a poll.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like I picked and I was like, okay, I'm kind of curious.
It's definitely
Yeah.
a very dramatic route,
So-
I can see why it's favored.
Apparently, this was a online email poll Nintendo did that I found. And it says the Black Eagles were chosen by 45% of players, the Blue Lions by 34%, and the Golden Deer by 21%.
Players want that Edelgard.
So I was like, okay, I chose
Get over there.
the common choice. Okay. Like, and I looked that up after I chose. Like, I was just like strictly curious, like, okay, I wonder how popular this route actually was. I didn't look up anything other than like the percentages. I didn't look up anything else on the story. Just that poll of who chose what. So my reasoning was going through each character, like talking to every character in the houses. I really liked Bernadetta. Her shy nature. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna have fun getting to know this character.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I saw Edelgard's right-hand man, I can't think of his name.
Spooky Man, though, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like that typical sketchy whispering in the Emperor's ear, making them do shady shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looked like if he was left unchecked, he'd be leading Edelgard into dangerous choices. So I was like, I'm going to choose this house just because I want to keep an eye on this fucker. Because I feel like he's not just going to stab her in the back, but he's going to stab everybody in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And make a grab for power. And maybe I'm judging a book by its cover. I will openly admit that, like, I am totally going off of his appearance and the way he talks. And I have to say, thus far, as I keep playing, I believe it more. I don't know if that's actually what happens. He might end up being, like, a good guy. I don't fucking know. I don't know how deep into the game I'm in. The last thing I did before putting it down last night was the younger sister, Balin, was kidnapped, and I just rescued her and found Monica.
Yes.
Yeah, I found her when I found Phelan. That was the last thing I did. And I put it down there. So I have no idea how deep into the game it is. I think that's like chapter 6 out of I don't know how many chapters. So far, it seems like 29 is like the average chapter number for these games. When you include the prologue and epilogue.
I don't know. I never paid much attention to the chapter.
Well, I
don't know.
I was looking it up as I went through Awakening and Conquest just out of curiosity. And online says there's 27 plus a prologue and an epilogue. Yeah, it's like that. Well, that's 29. There's 27 number chapters and a prologue and an epilogue. Hell yeah, Bizzle throwing in the second Mario content. But again, it's been really captivating to play.
You got male Byleth or female Byleth?
I went with male just because, once again, when I was looking online, this probably shouldn't sway my opinion, but as like I just look through the lore, male Byleth seems once again to be the canon answer. And just for my off-stream playthroughs, I want to go through the quote-unquote canon answers, and maybe when I stream it, I'll do a more custom one. But I do that with Zelda too. Oh, Bizzle, this message is meant to generate activity. Bizzle, you're such a it's so fucking hilarious.
I assume you've been introduced to the recruit students from other houses mechanic.
Yes, I've slowly been working on that.
I don't know if you know this, but if you choose female Byleth, you can recruit Sylvain instantly, because of who Sylvain is as a person.
He's the skirt chaser, right?
Yeah, you don't have to meet any minimum requirement. The minimum requirement is you are a woman.
I have a vagina and tits, therefore he cometh.
Yep, that's all it takes to get Sylvain on your team.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I'm
Like, honestly, the fact that, like, Ingrid only requires, like, a D in flight actually and, like, those two are able to, like, form a relationship with each other, it makes for a pretty good duo.
See, I've been focusing hard on Bernadette. I'm like, if the game lets me, she's my romance option. I love her. I love how quirky she is. And I played a bit of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Again, I bought all these Fire Emblem games at the same time. I went to the exchange after I got my tax return, and I tracked down a bunch of games that I want to play, physical copies. And I tracked down Fire Emblem Awakening, Both Fates, Engage, 3 Hopes, 3 Houses, the 3 Xenoblade games. I found Phantom Hourglass for the 3DS and Spirit Tracks for the DS. I'm sorry, those are both DS, not 3DS. But I tracked both those down. And Sonic 06. I was able to get all those games. So I pretty much said, I'm going to do like a test run on each one just to see how I feel about them.
Mm-hmm.
and then go from there. And I've kind of just gone with where my attention has been drawn the most. And so far, Awakening caught my attention the most. Because I bought Fire Emblem Warriors months ago and played it, and then I've just been waiting to have money to track these games down. I was actually surprised the exchange had them all at once.
Yeah.
And I got a pretty good deal on all of them. Like, each Fire Emblem DS game was like 20 bucks each.
Oh, that's really not bad. Damn.
Now, if I wanted to, I didn't know there was a third one to the Fates games when I was tracking everything down. It wasn't well advertised.
I haven't really heard anything about it other than, you know, like it's the neutral route essentially. But yeah, there was like no hubbub online when it came out, at least like in terms of like people I was following.
Like, even like reading online, like as I was reading through like games to track down, that one was like nowhere. It wasn't until like I really started reading into the lore that I found out there was a third route, and that the only way to get it was to either have the collected edition or to buy it through the Nintendo Online store for the DS, which shut down in 2003, so you can't do that anymore.
Fucking Nintendo.
I mean, I get why they shut it down. If no one's buying stuff on the store, it's probably costing more to keep it open than it is that they're making profit off of it. So I hate it, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that there's no way to get it without tracking down a physical copy. And do you know how much a physical copy goes for?
More money than it should.
$3,000.
Yeah, more money than it should.
Unpackaged. If you get the like complete packaged collection, which comes with like a collector art book and a couple other things, $3,000. If you get brain farting. If an unpackaged copy, you know how much that is?
Let's hear it.
It's around $750. Which is the cheaper option, but I was like, yeah,
Fill it out.
no. So instead, I just opted to read an online spoiler for that route. Which kind of spoiled like a lot of secrets to the game. Because I guess you're intended to play this route last, and it's supposed to be the true route.
Oh, okay. I hadn't heard that.
That was from all my reading. That was what I read. You're supposed to, in order, they recommend playing Birthright and Conquest. And from what I read, that's more about difficulty than anything else. Like in Conquest, the major difficulty is there's less opportunity to gain EXP. And the challenge, I thought I fought Dusky early on in the game. Did I skip him on accident? Oh well. Like some of the fights have specific conditions that I guess aren't in Birthright.
Oh, okay.
Like some of them were like you have to win in X amount of turns. Or the only way to win is to like kill a specific enemy. Of course, I haven't played Birthright yet to know how different it really is. That's just like what they say online, and the game itself even says playing this route will be harder due to limited EXP and special win conditions. So again, I guess it's Birthright due to difficulty, Conquest, then Revelations. And yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna spoil it because it's not like I'm gonna play it, and playing it is so hard. I guess like one of the big things you find out is like the full truth behind Zora's background and Corrin's background. And you know how like the core argument is birth family versus adoptive family.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one is your birth family.
Oh my.
So what it turns out being true is that King Garon, he's being possessed by an ancient dragon. That's why he's a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
That ancient dragon is Corrin's actual dad.
Oh, okay.
And Corrin's mom is her actual mom. Like, that is her mom. And she is the king of the Hashida's second wife. So he had all four of his kids, and his wife fell to terminal illness. Then he remarried Corrin's mom when she fled the Norian Empire to the Hashidan Empire. And Azora's in a similar situation where her mom is Corrin's mom's sister. So Corrin and Azora are actually cousins.
Okay.
And I guess that's part of the reason why, what is her name? The queen adopts her so willingly, because it's like, we're already family. The kidnapping of her was not intended, but it was like, okay. And the reason why, the only ones who know about this are the older siblings, Hinoka and the older brother. Can't think of his name again. It's gonna come to me after, we're gonna stop streaming, I'm gonna lay down, and it's gonna pop into my head, and it's gonna piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the only ones who know, because the other two were so young that they just always, by the time they started having memories, Corrin was already there. With the exception of Sakura, she was so young she hardly remembers Corrin even being kidnapped. Like, I have no idea what the actual time frame is. It sounds a little convoluted. But, lost my train of thought. So yeah, they're actually cousins, not... And the only biological person in the Hashin family related to Corrin is the mother. And part of the reason why they treat it as birth family is that's how the king and queen raised them. It was, there's none of this, hey, she's fucking adopted nonsense. There is no, this is your second mom. It's, this is my wife. She's your mother now. She's not replacing your original mother, but she's raising you. And she's raising you with all her heart, and you're gonna treat her right, was how the online, like the stuff I was reading online interprets how they were raised. Which is kind of how the Nor family was too. They all knew Corrin. The only one who doesn't know Corrin is adopted on the Nor side is Lise.
Oh, okay.
Elise was so young when Corrin was kidnapped that she grew up believing Corrin was her sister. Whereas Leo was just old enough to remember the kidnapping, and Xander and Camilla were plenty old enough to know exactly what was going on. And again, both Xander and Camilla just they welcome her in with open arms. And I guess the King Garon, it's revealed in both games that this is what's going on. He died sometime right after Elise was born. Because I don't know what you see in the birthright playthrough yet, but in the conquest playthrough, the older siblings, Xander and Camilla, occasionally talk about how King Garon did not always behave the way he's behaving. That there was a time, like, he was always stern, but he was fair. There was none of this crushing rebellions. There was none of this slaughter that he's doing. That change. They all talk about how that changed sometime after Elise's birth. So sometime after Elise is born, he is possessed by this dragon. And the dragon also put a curse on the land. So there's actually 3 kingdoms. And we only see 2 of them. And you kind of see the 3rd. At the bottom of the bottomless pit is the 3rd kingdom, where the legendary dragons were from, and this dragon that possessed the king was from. And whenever this dragon went evil and basically destroyed that land, he put a curse on it so that if anyone spoke of him or spoke of the land, they would just fucking turn to dust right there on the spot.
Oh my.
So Azora, because of like her connection to everything, because I think her bio dad also was an ancient dragon, or her mom was, or something. If I remember correctly. She had a deep connection to the land that she was well aware of. Like, her and Corrin have the same connection, but Corrin's unaware of it, and Azora's completely aware of it. But Azora knows, like, so she's aware of everything that's going on. She just knows she can't speak of it, because any word of it will cause her to die on the spot. That's why, again, I don't know how she tells Corrin in Birthright, but in Conquest, as she's explaining shit to Corrin, she's being very indirect and having to show more than tell. You played Birthright. Does what's it like there?
In what capacity exactly?
And how Azora explains to Corrin what's going on with King Garon.
I don't remember the exact details. Like, I was aware the man was possessed, and like that wasn't his normal behavior, but I don't remember anything more specific than that.
Well, that's pretty much all she does. Is she just says, he's possessed. Why didn't I use Waterfall? Why didn't I send out Lapras? It was really interesting playing through it. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed Conquest. I still think I enjoyed Awakening more. But God, was it was such a compelling story. It's hard. Occasionally I'm also pausing because Mythic has her stream up. I'm trying to engage in her chat as well to, like, help out.
I might need to go buy a shit.
Yeah, no, if...
Swear to God.
One thing I considered doing, I don't know if you ever saw when I did it, I did Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep with Artemis and Dusky, and did a 3-screen playthrough of it, where I played Ventus, at the same time Dusky was playing Terra, and Artemis was playing Aqua, and I had all 3 screens up at the same time, so everyone could... My stream had the volume, so it was like the main focus, but you could see the other 2 going on at the same time. so that you could see how the stories collide, intersect. Personally, I thought that was a cool idea. I don't know if it fell flat because I'm just not a well-known streamer. That could be part of it. Also might not have been as good an idea as I thought it was. Army wants to try that again at some point. But I was also thinking about doing something like that for 3 houses. Get 2 other people and play 3 houses side by side and just agree before stream or even on stream who's taking what house. That way, when you're looking at the screen, there'll be a lot of similarities, but you'll see it from each house's perspective. Because I imagine the stories are going to change quite heavily. In fact, I know that for a fact based off of what I've read. Each story has a different theme to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was looking at those polls, the other thing I read, I guess in Japan, the Blue Lions is the popular route in Japan.
I feel like it's the route that makes the most sense, especially if you are only doing a single playthrough, just based on characters that are relevant to the story, have more connections to the characters in the Blue Lion house. There's like some things with like recruitment too. So like if you're doing like a one and done, I really do think the Blue Lion house is better. I think I've never actually done a Golden Deer playthrough, but I think that one gets a bit more into like crest lore.
That I could not tell you. I still don't even completely understand the crests. I'm hoping that'll be explained more as the game goes on, because they keep talking about this. I'm like, what in the ever-loving fuck are you talking about? Because I don't recall crest being mentioned in any other game.
Yeah, no, the games do not have like through lines like.
Well, from what I understand is that after a certain point in Fire Emblem, it's multiple timeline.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that definitively. I need someone who's actually a Fire Emblem nut to explain that, but from what I was reading online, that there is a point where it is following a set timeline, but I think the way I was reading it, Chrom's timeline, Fire Emblem Awakening, that's the end of one of the timelines. So like Marth, and I'm only going off of characters I know because I know there's more characters involved in this timeline, but like Marth, Roy, Ike, Chrom, Lucina, that's all one timeline, and Chrom's timeline is like, I think 2,000 years from when Marth's story ends.
Okay.
Is my understanding of it. Again, this is my understanding, not my definitive knowledge. I want to be perfectly clear. I do not know any of this definitively. I don't want people going, well, Hawk said, or the, actually, it's like, hey, I'm reading online and I'm still learning. I just got into this franchise. Then Fates, I guess, is its own timeline. And when it comes to Fire Emblem Warriors is its own timeline because it does the whole fucking multiverse time travel shenanigans where characters come in from multiple eras to help out. I don't know where Three Houses falls in all this. I do know that Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes is an alternate timeline to Three Houses. Like, from what I read online, the recommendation is to play Three Houses before Three Hopes. But when you play Three Hopes, it's not the exact same story.
Okay.
It's very similar, but some of the core decisions these characters make are very different from what I understand. And the character you play as is, oh my god, what's just like in Three Houses, you get to choose if you're a male or a female. That seems to be a common staple in Fire Emblem, choosing your gender. Or at least in everyone I've touched so far. you get to choose if you're a boy or a girl, and this time, instead of being brought in as a teacher, you're brought in as a student. And you're a different character. You're not Byleth. I can't think of what your character's name is. Byleth is still in the game. But he doesn't become a teacher in this one. I don't know what happens with him. In fact, you fight him early on in the game and he almost fucking kills you. And he's got some title. I can't remember what it was. But essentially, early on in the game, you're a mercenary. You get your ass kicked by Byleth. And then this otherworldly being, not the same one Byleth has, but another one very similar, saves your life and allows you to do like this time rewind shit.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't even understand what's going on with that ethereal character that only you can see and hear that's guiding you and protecting you. Not entirely sure what's going on with that yet. I don't feel like I'm late enough in the game to have an explanation. I'm not asking for spoilers, I'm just saying I'm clueless.
I mean, like, I think technically made it through half the game, assuming that the time skip splits the game in half. I don't actually know, but yeah, I've only made it like, to the time skip basically. So
It did, from what
I know some things, but like not all the things related to Sothis.
It did also seem like the time skip happens sooner in Three Hopes. Like, you're not in the school that long.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I made it to chapter 4, and Edelgard is now like Empress. Because I chose the same house in both for the same reason. The fucking guy, I just have this feeling like I need to keep an eye on him. They're like, the only way it doesn't end in him killing or sabotaging Edelgard is if I'm there. I could be wrong. I could be full of shit. I could have a hero complex. I don't fucking know. But it's still, I have that sense of like, I need to watch this guy because he's up to something shifty. And I really don't know if it's that he just has a blind devotion or if he's just fucking dumb as shit. Because I do know, like, I had an interaction between him and Bernadetta where she was wandering around late. Hold on one sec. So, Bernadetta has trouble sleeping at night, apparently. Yep. And she'll go around get needles so she can quilt. And this fucking douche canoe finds her late at night and sneaks up behind her and goes, "I finally found you." And my first instinct was, he's gonna fucking kill her. Like, the way he snuck up behind her and said that is like, he was fucking targeting her. Like, everything about it felt so shady, and she, like, you know how, I don't know how much you know about Bernadetta.
A little bit, but not a lot.
She's got a lot of anxiety, is the best way to describe it.
Yes, that's very apparent regardless of root, I would say.
And there's a deep reason for it. Because, like, I've actually gotten to know the character. So I guess, her dad tried to raise her to be the perfect wife. And anytime she messed up, he'd beat her and berate her. So she's got a lot of anxiety about disappointing people. Kind of understandable. Like, I get it. And I'm like, God, I'm kind of glad I'm here to, like, help you work through some of this shit now. I feel less compelled about the romance option and more focused on just helping you get past your social anxiety, because goddamn kid, you need help, and I don't mean that rudely. But yeah, like this dude sneaks behind her and just like everything he says is so ominous. And it does end with like it being a giant misunderstanding with him being like, you're wandering around late at night carrying a needle and laughing to yourself. You look a little crazy. Just be aware that as you're running through the halls with a needle, if you're not paying attention, you might run into someone and accidentally jab them with the needle.
I'm sorry. This Articuno made me go through 21 fucking Ultra Balls. Made me reload. I buy 29 more, and it's in the single. First Ultra Ball I throw. Okay, cool. I spent so much money on you.
I hate that. I hate that so much. On the other hand, you got more Ultra Balls for other legendary birds.
I should have Ultra Balls now. Yes, sorry. Anyway, continue.
I really should read what Pokemon they're sending out. I'm so focused on talking, I never pay attention to what I'm doing. I swear to God, I'm decent at Pokemon. I'm not great, but I'm better than I appear on stream. It's the trying to give the commentary. What's Poon call it? The streamer's curse. You're good at something when you're off stream, then the second you're on stream, everyone's looking, you're trying to talk while you're doing it, and you fucking suck. But yeah, no, they have this whole interaction where like she keeps running away from him and he keeps chasing her down, and everything he says sounds more and more ominous. Like he is there to punish her for something. And at the end of it, he's just trying to give her some friendly advice like, hey, just be aware, like you're looking a little crazy and you might accidentally hit someone with the needle the way you're running around the halls. But it's like, dude, like all this misunderstanding, honestly, it's not on her anxiety. It's 100% on you. Your phrasing, the way you approached her, you could have approached her during the day and asked her politely instead of stalking her through the fucking night and being like, I finally found you. Now I can complete my task. Like everything about how he phrases this just sounds bad.
My favorite thing, character relationship-wise, is everybody's relationship with Felix. Because I don't know how much you've interacted with Felix, but he is just, man's got a chip on his shoulder. Like, he is so fucking disgruntled to be there. And every time you have, you know, a scene where he's improving his bond with a character, like, he is just such a little fucking dick. Like, he is completely rude to them. Like, so you have this scene where just like the worst possible interaction could be happening, and then the scene ends, and they're like, the bond between these two characters has improved. I'm like, has it?
Yeah,
Have they grown
that's
closer? I don't feel that they have, but okay.
That's what happened at the end of like the Bernadetta one, where it's like their bond improved. I was like, she passed out from the anxiety he fucking caused her. I don't think their bond improved. I'm also thinking about replacing Pharaoh with Zapdos and letting Zapdos be my flyer and having an electric.
Yeah.
'Cause I have no electricity, and I feel like that's gonna hurt.
I feel like electricity is a good one to have for the Elite Four Ice Lady.
I do too, and so I'm gonna ditch Pharaoh. And Mav, we are talking about Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't know if you've ever played it, have any interest in it. I've been playing it off stream and eventually will stream it. I was talking to Pun about this, and I don't know what the better answer is. Sometimes blind playthroughs are fun, and sometimes I like going in with like an already had playthrough just to kind of know what I'm talking about, to have more room to talk about on stream, and then to see like what more I discover as I keep going. Plus, I've already beaten the game, so if someone comes into chat and accidentally spoils something, it's like, well, I've already beat it once, so at least there's that. But I don't know, because blind playthroughs can be fun too. To watch someone go through just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Then, like I was telling Moss, the other thing is just like, I've been so hooked on the Fire Emblem stories the initial reason why I tested them all was I was like, I wonder what one I want to play first. And then I can't put them down. Like, I've just been having a hardcore bit of autism, I guess you could say, with it. Where it's just like, I'm so hooked on this that I can't stop. The only other answer would be to stream 24/7, but I don't have the fucking energy to do that.
What?
I feel like the stream would eventually degrade and just not worth being there for. Did not mean to do that. Ooh, Dragon Claw.
I feel like you would benefit from it.
But yeah, Mav, Fire Emblem has kind of been my recent obsession. You can ask Mythic, because I haven't told her exactly what's going on in the games, but every time there's emotional trauma in the games, I just text her in all caps, I wasn't ready! Like with the older sister in Awakening, I wasn't ready for the end of Fire Emblem Conquest either, with Azora. What happens to her at the end? Was not ready. You still there, Moss?
Yes, sorry,
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with my Articuno moveset-wise.
But that was why I was wondering, because like your screen hadn't moved for a bit. I was like, is she pondering, or did the screen freeze?
I'm thinking.
You're more than welcome to think, Moss. I just wanted to make sure it didn't freeze. That's all. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you. The move reminder guy was on the island. Maybe I should have looked with Mind Reader. Kind of maybe fucked me up. That's okay. I already used Airless. I don't think it exists anywhere else, which is bullshit.
I'm on the road to Meridian City.
Ice Beam, Iron Tail, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower. Nope. Okay.
Have I ever told you about Nate Wants to Battle?
I don't think so.
He's a musical artist. Writes songs. He has an album called Songs of Time, where it's all music he wrote inspired by Ocarina of Time. It's a great album. Like, if you're a music enjoyer and you love Ocarina of Time, highly recommend the album. It's great. Which, Mav, if you're still here, you should check out that album. But the reason I was bringing him up is he also has a lot of great Pokemon covers. In fact, he's got a parody song. I know the original song, but I cannot think of the actual lyrics for it. But it's a parody on when you're going through the Team Rocket hideouts and you are on the spinny pads. And it's like, I'm spinning round that base, round that base.
Ah.
Like, I think you genuinely like it. I should send it to you. In fact, you know what? I keep saying I'm gonna send you shit, and I never fucking do, because I forget after stream. So I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm looking this shit up, and I'm sending it to you right now. Now, I say that, and I was about to do it on my computer. And if I did it on my computer, everyone would see our DMs, so I gotta do it from my phone. Granted, all you and I talk about is, hey, we good to stream? Yep.
Yeah, it's not the most inspiring conversations happening in there.
You and I are strictly business. Granted, I love you, Mossy. You are a tremendous friend, but like our conversations out of stream are always just, so when we streaming next, you good for this day? Yes, actually,
Yep.
I'm not good for this day. I've got a family thing. Okay, have fun. Hey, I know I said we were gonna stream, but I'm not feeling well. Something came up. That's our conversations.
I feel like it's fine. It works. Like we have like more in-depth conversations, like actually like on the Sundays when we're playing the games. Like
All our conversations are like in person, which I'm fine with. I just find it kind of funny. Where's this song? I can't find it now. That is, yeah, Bizzle.
Casting open coded names, second monitor knows his spot. He lights the way inside the dark.
I know it exists.
For glory, not for fame. He built the fire without a name.
Why can't I find it? Trying to battle while I look for it. I wouldn't be surprised if it got taken down for some stupid reason. Yeah, so are you playing backyard baseball, Abyssal? Because if so, that's fucking epic.
Oh, hello, Percival. How are you doing? Yeah?
So I just realized my mic turned off. That's
Oh, I was wondering about that. I was like, oh, we're having quiet time. That's okay.
So that's awesome. I was talking nonstop until I noticed
Oh,
my
okay.
mic's red. It's supposed to be white. And I was saying, okay, I sent you the thing. I'm actually winning for once. And then I was talking to Abyssal because he's playing backyard baseball. And I was saying, you know, I had those games growing up. Loved playing them all the time. I need to get them. Now that they're remaking and re-releasing. I had those games on PC back in the day, back when they were like discs that you like actually put in your computer. God, what a time. Remember that before digital downloads?
You had to be careful because if you didn't take them out too sometimes, you just like did other shit on your computer. Computer could overheat and crack, yeah.
I remember all that. I used to have for the computer a Jimmy Neutron game.
Oh. I had a Nickelodeon one that was like a freebie cereal box one that was like a demo for an actual game. I
I had a lot of Pajama Sam. I do not. I started with Venusaur, Mav. I do not have Charizard.
No Charizards here.
And
That one,
Moss chose Squirtle, so she's got a Blastoise right now. I could trade for one. If someone else has the game, I could potentially trade, get a Charmander, and grind it up. That's about the only way I could do it. I love when I'm pressing stuff on my controller and I bump the screen capture button.
Yeah.
Apparently there was a point where Nintendo was playing with the concept of charging people per screen capture. Every time you press that button, it'd be like $1 auto-charged for pressing the button. And it's like, no. With how
No,
often I press that shit
no.
on accident, no. Yeah, Mav, in the OG Pokemon games, the only way to get other Pokemon that you did not have was trading. Not like Pokemon Legends ZA, where I beat the game and then I could get every other starter. That's what I'm saying, Abyssal. Like, there's just too much room for error with that. Oops. Because especially, and again, this might just be me, but with like how I hold my controller, when I'm using the D-pad, I almost constantly accidentally bump it. Just like I'll be pressing the up button, I'll like slide my finger off of it because my hands sweat. I know that might be a little bit
Gross.
TMI for some people. I get sweaty palms. So I constantly like slide off. Oh, I keep a towel close by to constantly dry my hands.
No, Jesus, man.
I'm just a freak. Oh, there's something
You
else.
said it, not me.
Oh, I know I'm an unloved freak. I'm told every day. I look in the mirror and my reflection goes, so, how much are you gonna hate yourself today? I go, let's find out. The other thing I was gonna say about the Fire Emblem stuff, I've greatly been enjoying in Three Houses the free roam aspect of it in between missions,
Yes.
like exploring the school. I've actually really liked that versus the other ones. Like I kind of liked in Conquest how you had like your little base that you were building. But the interaction in Three Houses has just been amazing. My kid forgets the button exists and accidentally hits it and remembers it exists and spams like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Abyssal, imagine being charged $1 per screenshot. Also, sorry about all the sniffing. I try to mute my mic for it, but it's hard to do it every time, especially with how stuffy I am right now. Abyssal would be more broke than he is if his kid was fucking getting charged per screenshot on the Switch. How dare you be sick? I know, right? Like, dude, I was, you can ask King and Mythic and, Kraken. I was hanging out with them the other night, and it started out as just a sore throat and a bit of a headache. And then at like 3 a.m., we were watching Twister, and it turned into a fever. Like, and like, it just, the fever hit me out of nowhere. Because like when I had the sore throat, I checked my temperature like as soon as I woke up just to make sure I wasn't getting one. And I had a normal body temperature, like I was good. And went all day, and my sleep schedule's fucked up right now. So people are going like it hit you at 3 a.m. I typically wake up at noon and go to bed at like 5 a.m. That's how fucked up my sleep schedule is. But like 3 a.m. hit, and all of a sudden, like, I could feel it. I had a fever all of a sudden. I was sick. I checked my temperature. It was like 99.5, which isn't bad, but like it's a fever. Like it could definitely be worse. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling like shit. I ended up sitting in 3 different hot showers. Oh my god, since we're talking about Twister and how much Abyssal loves that movie, Abyssal put us on to an amazing new game, boss, that you might want to try with your friends or with us sometime. It's called Funnel Runners.
Funnel Runners?
Yes. You are basically storm chasers, and your van breaks down as the tornado's about to touch down. You have to go through this abandoned town to fix your van while the storm is actually coming down on you, and the tornadoes are actively trying to kill you.
Oh, that's just a classic Tuesday in the Midwest.
Like the one time we were playing during the tutorial and the tornado touched down and the warning on screen said, a tornado has touched down, it's going to start chasing you. I was like, excuse the fuck out of your French?
You're like, excuse me, it's what? What?
What do you mean it's gonna start chasing me? It's a tornado, doesn't it just land and start going? You mean it's targeting me specifically? What the fuck? And basically you have a limited amount of time to like the main storm hits.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've got a warning saying the storm is 2 miles away. It's 1.5 miles away. It's like the movie Twister, but with plot armor. And oh my god, as you get on the harder difficulties, there's more shit to worry about. Like there's acid rain.
We solved that though, we should be fine.
And it's like legitimate acid rain. So as you're standing in it, it's hurting you and melting your flesh. What's up, Stink? How's it going?
Acid rain was like a legitimate fear of mine as a small child, because like they teach you about it and it's terrifying, right? And then nobody tells you that like they fixed the problem. So it's like I thought that this was like a legitimate thing I was gonna keep worrying about. They're like, no, we fixed it. Like, why did I get why you taught me about it, but also like why did you not tell me that we were working on it or that we fixed it?
I'm gonna be completely honest, I never had a full grasp on what acid rain actually is. So as they talked about, my brain never comprehended it. So I never gave a shit.
I was legitimately concerned.
Like even now, like I can tell you that acid rain is not like legitimate acid falling from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what it actually is. I can tell you what it's not. That's about it.
Yeah, I didn't know it wasn't like literal acid falling from the sky as a small child. Like I think like they tell you that probably, but like you're young. For some reason, I swear to God, they were teaching us this shit in like grade school, and so like my little grade school brain like catastrophized the acid rain phenomenon.
Yeah.
And I was like, clearly, like I didn't think it would like straight up start melting you when you were like out and about in it, but like basically like start kind of like slowly burning away at you, which is like kind of technically what it does, because like it is acid rain, but like still not as dramatically as I was thinking, even if I wasn't literally thinking like Wicked Witch of the West style melting.
Yeah, you think you're gonna walk outside, I'm melting! What a world! What a world! Go down like the Wicked Witch of the West or the villain in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Mm-mm.
Please tell me you've seen that movie.
That movie actually also did spook me when that man got run over by that, what's that machine called? The thing that like squishes it out flat.
Yeah, the roller.
Yes. That gave me a weird fear of those things, even though I have never come across those in my day-to-day life, because why the fuck would I? But no, yeah, now I have like a weird fear about like any sort of like machinery that like has wheels that like eats at things, basically.
Yeah, I get that.
I do not work in any sort of mechanical job, which is good, because yeah, this also one of those fears I have no business having, because I don't have to ever like deal with that sort of machinery.
See, that guy didn't scare me until like you found out he was a toon and his eyes were like red like that.
Yeah,
and as a kid,
like
that freaked me the fuck out.
Hello, kitty kitty.
If spider rain isn't your taste in Florida, they get crocodile rain. Bizzle and Stink are talking about all the different rains. Purple rain, spider rain.
Oh, I'm already done. Okay, Jesus.
Me and Bizzle and Stink started playing Total War 3 Warhammer. And I suck at it. I've got a long learning curve. I never look at like, oh, what's the starting class? What would be simple to do? I always just go off of my interests and then always find out because of my interests, I'm picking something super fucking hard.
You're like, wow, amazing, happy for me.
So I don't really play strategy games like that ever. I never have. This my first one. So I'm learning everything about how to like play the game and everything.
First of all, what are you doing?
I chose, you don't suck, you started with the hardest way possible. So I started with the Vampire Coast. So basically my army in this game is vampire pirates.
Okay, I mean, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I thought it sounded epic. And then, I'm reading online how to play this. It's like, yeah, this is not when you want to, if it's your first time playing a tactical strategy game like this, this is not when you want to start with because it is really complicated. So, you've got complicated game mechanics to begin with, and then I chose a super fucking complicated army. And I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. And then I didn't realize I was on normal mode, and the game has, hardcore. Hey, Karma. But, I found out there's a major jump between easy mode and hard mode in this game. It's not a subtle difference. Yes, Karma, we missed you. And so I'm playing on normal mode, and it's my first time ever playing a game like this, and I'm getting my teeth kicked in the tutorial fight. And I'm like, what in the ever-loving fuck? I'm ready to quit this game.
Mm-hmm.
And Stink comes in the one day and goes, you still haven't beat the first army? God, you suck. And I was like, it's my first time. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to kill you. And then he's like, you can turn down the difficulty and play on easy mode, right? I was like, wasn't I? Nope, I'm on normal mode. So I switched it to easy mode and started playing. It was like, oh my God. I can actually do it now. Mm-hmm. I can actually learn at a reasonable pace. Oh, it was funny though. Stink was gonna wind up with me paddling his ass and then kissing him on the lips if he kept talking. Luckily though, I have a Bizzle as I play the game, and he sits there and watches me play. And he's reading every detail, and he goes, oh my God, you have this? That means you can do this. I was like, oh, that's what I can do with that. Cool. Because I'm seeing it and I'm reading it, but then I'm just like, okay, now how do I use it?
Yeah.
What is the practical application of this? Because for me, if I learn by hearing and doing at the same time, like if you just tell me to do something and then send me on my merry way, I'm gonna fuck it up. Like, just explaining something to me, I will never understand how to do it. But if you tell me how to do something as I do it, I can figure it out. Like, I guess the easiest way to say is I learn more by doing than by hearing. So having a Bizzle be like, yeah, you have this, so you can use it in this way. It's like, oh, okay. Because that just saves me because otherwise the way I'm going to figure it out is just by doing something and then going, okay, that didn't fucking work. Okay, that didn't fucking work. Well, Bizzle isn't telling me what to do. He's just saying I have the potential to do X, Y, Z with what I have. Also, Karma says hi, Mossy.
Hi.
You beat Giovanni and he ran away.
Yep.
I really hope
leave.
I really hope the rumors are true that they're remaking Gold and Silver, or at least making something like this where it's a port onto the Switch, so I can play it again and have it easier to stream without going through all the bullshit I did. So I can stream Fire Emblem, the 3DS games.
Yes.
Because I did go through some bullshit to figure that out. Because I was just going to get a DS with a capture card in it. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Because to buy one with a capture card pre-built in it is like $400, $600. And I did find someone who is highly reputable who will install the capture card for you for $200. But you got to send him your DS. And the guy's highly reputable, like he's well known for doing it, being highly reliable. But apparently he's also swamped, and it's like, I don't know how long this is gonna take, and I don't know how long I want to go without my DS waiting for this to work.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, Stink's main resource when he plays Warhammer, slaves. He's a slave trader.
Okay, that's a choice.
Me, I have zombies and vampires, and whenever I destroy villages or defeat armies, I have the choice to assimilate them into my army. Although
summoners, I feel like you can basically do the same thing without the moral or ethic quandary. Just be a summoner, maybe.
Bizzle has cultists. So I found out, like, as a pirate, I'm going more, I'm looking for infamy rather than fame. Like, my goal is to be, like, the most infamous pirate out there, so I actually do better burning cities to the ground and just stealing shit than, like, conquering. Full heal. Ooh, a mirror map. Which game? What game is Majesty, Karma? I don't think I've ever heard of it. I know Stink, but I want to learn one army at a time. The last thing I need is to overload doing multiple armies, and then just being like, what the fuck?
No.
Nancy King. Okay.
No, the rival just hunts you down regardless.
Oh, I thought you only had to fight him there once.
No, I also was thinking that. I have the wrong guy in front right now.
Either way, oh well, it was free EXP before going to the league.
That I saved, because I was like, I'm just on the off chance. Didn't actually think he would show up.
And neither. I thought if you beat him early, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I literally just played this. Like, I'm doing 2 playthroughs. And they're about to be tied because I haven't touched either since I started Fire Emblem. I don't remember refighting my rival before going to the league, and I literally just did it like a couple weeks ago. Poon, you're saying Total War is easy, but I hear you constantly get flanked by enemy armies. Think playing the second more militaristic faction is shocked that you don't focus Militar. I build a castle, I build temples. There's a kind of nature cultist who does and goes pretty bright lights. I never got flanked, I do the flanking. Forget. Moss, if you haven't been to the power plant yet, that's where Thunder is. I found it in there. I didn't know if you remembered that. Just wanted to share for your Jolteon. Boone once again getting back into Final Fantasy XIV. So Abyssal's first army was like these rat minions, and I guess those are the ones that were flanking Poon. And Poon's response was, "Fuck, snitch, rat bastard." You know what anime I started watching? I don't know if you've ever seen it. I have to believe you've at least heard of it. I started watching Ghost Stories.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
It's that anime that like flopped hard in Japan, and when they did the American version, they said you can do whatever you want with it, just stay relatively true to the story.
Okay.
So they just turn it into a massive parody of itself. Like when I initially was seeing shit on it, I thought it was an abridged parody series of it, and then found out no, it's the legit series.
Oh, okay.
And it's hilarious. Like there's a scene in it where they're training one of their friends to like get in shape, and he's running a mile around the track, and they're timing him. And they're trying to get him to go faster, and at first it's like, come on, you can do it. And then one of the friends screams, imagine a big black man's chasing you. And he doesn't run any faster, and they go, well, at least we know he's not racist. It's so... Stink is gonna play Final Fantasy? Crazy. But yeah, Mud, it's... If you haven't seen it, I think you should. It is funny. See, part of me hears you playing it, and part of me wants to get back into Final Fantasy. But one, I don't want to spend the money on a membership again. Two, I don't want to start another character. I'd rather just use the character I already have. Maybe I too can be ninja. I want to be ninja. That fucking video is crazy. I still remember the couple of boss dungeons Poon and I did together.
This Alakazam's kicking my ass.
Billy and Inky, I think, are upset because they're starting over. Why are they starting over? Do they have to start over? don't either, Abyssal. And the thing is, like, in an MMO, I'm really only kind of happy if I'm playing with people, because that's kind of the whole point. And I have a hard time with randos in some games, because sometimes when you don't know what you're doing, some people can be real fucking cunts about it. And it's like, it makes me not want to play when I'm playing it, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And they're just like, how do you not know? It's like, well, it's my first time. Like, sorry.
Don't you know you're supposed to go and read the wiki prompts before you start the game? You gotta do your homework.
Apparently. That night, I couldn't follow the story of Final Fantasy XIV at all, and I tried. Like, there was someone I was playing with initially, he was sending me all kinds of videos that, like, helped explain it, and I'm watching it all, I'm just like, yeah, I'm lost. And honestly, I'm not saying this to be mean, but I think part of it was just a lack of interest on my part.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't help if you aren't super invested in the story and the story is complex. Yeah, that doesn't go well together.
We took Dawnbringer. I want to say I was on Dawn Trail, or whatever the most recent expansion was. And I also bought a story skip for that to catch up to the people I was playing with, because they weren't coming back to play with me. So I was like, fuck it, I'll skip up to them. And I'll spend the money to story skip. That way they don't have to keep backtracking for me. And then they proceed to not play with me. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm done. Fuck this. Why am I playing?
This officer abuses me. Like, are you gonna stop me if I don't have it? Like, how? Now you got. You surf? Like, do you have a Pokemon? Like, I assume you do. So I was like, how did you get here?
That's where you find out he has a Pikachu. And if you get too far away, he fucking tases you. Just fucking shocks the water.
Mm-hmm. Hey, his fucking footers are in the water too. Like, he's gonna fuck himself over that way too.
Maybe he's into that shit.
He might be.
I think I've told you this several times over, Moss.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to talk Mythic into playing Echoes of Wisdom.
Okay.
And all I can think about every time is just you. Hop, hop.
Hop. She's got some cute sound effects.
And just how much fun you had with that one sound effect. Oh my god, we were playing Pokemon Stadium, Moss. Me, King, and Mythic. And I forgot in the original Pokemon Stadium, if you spam Fire Spin, it locks you in a loop where your opponent can't attack, and Mythic figured that out. It was trying to cheat me out of victory. I was like, nope, not having it. I was beating their asses in Pokemon Stadium.
I've been here and I don't know how long. I'm bad at finishing games.
did. I got lost. I've been running in the same circle for like 10 minutes.
Nice.
Trying to remember what I'm supposed to do to get a boulder over to this button. Oh, you see the white button?
Yes.
You
yes,
push.
I see the button.
Okay, you push the boulder.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
man.
Okay.
Yeah. Basic video game mechanic. Thank you.
Oh, shut up. Guys, I feel weird. I'm wearing a dress. Why is that weird? It'd be weirder if Poon was wearing a dress, but I could see him doing it. No, I don't know. $10 years ago. That is a good while. Poon wearing a dress would be legendary. We'll get Poon to mod Final Fantasy, and we'll just make him wear a dress. That's the only mod he'll use, is just a dress. Everything else will be normal. You won't do it. Muscle mommy pun incoming.
Do-do-do. Oh my god.
Get yacked.
It's good that the Mons are showing up because I need the XP, but my god.
Part of me wants to say I wouldn't wear a dress on stream, but then I remember once in high school, we were doing a car wash for cross country, and to get attention, to get donations, I stood on the street corner in a coconut bra and a hula skirt. So I can't really say I'm not above it.
Do what you gotta.
It worked. It fucking worked. The coach said, you know, that the year I did that was actually the best profit she had seen for the booster club. And the whole time she'd been coaching. And she's been doing it a long time. She's still coaching. And said no one's beat my profit margin.
Is that the last one? Okay. Okay. There's a boulder over there. What's up here?
It's sell even man pits. See, but I was like 16 at the time, so I feel like I was just attracting a lot of attention that you don't necessarily want. I can tell you there were definitely a few pedos who rolled past. Definitely had some creepy old dudes saying some things that a 16-year-old doesn't want to hear. It's okay, they wouldn't have got me. I was fast as fuck, boy. Dude, I was fast back in the day. Not anymore, but back in the day. I used to run all the fucking time. What's that? Okay, about 15 more minutes. Then I'm gonna take a break before Poon and I continue Metal Gear Solid.
Sounds good.
Do you remember when we played Snake Eater?
Yes.
Poon and I are on Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of the Patriots. You missed, me and him were screaming the one day. Actually, I want to say it was last Sunday since you weren't available. He and I streamed Metal Gear Solid and we beat the first one.
Nice.
In that last boss fight, we were both struggling and screaming so bad. I felt bad for Poon because it was worse for him. Because his kids were there in the background, pissing him off even more.
Oh, yeah.
So before stream, he fed them, right? And then the whole time, his son is just in his ear. I'm hungry. Can I have some ramen? I'm hungry. Can I have some ramen? What's up, King?
Oh, it's the fucked up folder.
Mythic is getting ready to end too right now. What the fuck? I swear to God, me and Mythic did not talk and plan streams to go almost in perfect sync. I swear to fucking God. Apparently she's sharing that brain cell with me, Poon. There's only gonna be one brain cell going amongst Second Mire content soon.
What? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Let's have Dex didn't come back unless that permalocks it. Okay.
Have you seen the cost of brain cells, Maverick? I'd like to see you afford more than one for a group. It costs more than cryptocurrency. Once you start sharing brain cells, it's all downhill from there. The one brain cell's over budget. We got to scale back on usage this quarter. That's actually what the next Second Monitor content 2 a.m. meeting is going to be about. The usage of the brain cell. Remember, it's 3 a.m. meeting. If you're not there, that's a disadulation.
Hello, kitty cat. Welcome back. How are you doing? Yes.
No, we will plan this to be on a inconvenient day. And don't worry, everything said in this meeting could totally have been crunched down into an email.
Those are the best kind of meetings. Yeah, love those.
February 33rd, yes. Sometimes I'm upset that no one gets my February 33rd reference.
Yeah, I have no idea what you reference in there.
Rugrats. There's an episode where it's like right after one of the Christmas specials. Chucky got a train for Christmas, and the wheel broke off, and he wanted to take it back to Santa so Santa could fix it. And they go on this trek through the backyard to get to the North Pole. And as they're trekking to the North Pole, Chucky's keeping like a journal. And one of the journal entries, he goes, "It's February 33rd. we've come so far, but we're still not even close to the North Pole. So now whenever I need an important date, it's December 33rd.
Oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way.
Holy shit, Narbach.
Yeah, it did reset. Nice. That's kind of obnoxious, though.
We're getting close to beating this. If we grind off stream, we might be done next weekend. We could either start doing like the island shit for this game, or we could get into another Pokemon game. I do know the next one I want to do is Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
If you want to do that one next, or if there's another one you want to do, because I do know Stink was talking about, I think, Sword and Shield for the Gigantamax raids.
Mm-hmm.
All Grown Up was underrated in my opinion. Like it got I don't think it got the attention it deserved. I'm sure you've heard me say it favorite times, but all my favorite moments in Rugrats are with the grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Like, my first favorite one, and again, I'm sure I've said it multiple times, the Rugrats movie. When the kids go missing and they're looking throughout the house and the police are there and Dee Dee goes, "I can't believe you left the kids with your father. The man slept through Pearl Harbor, for God's sake." And then his response is, "I sounded the alarm as soon as I could." I don't know, that fucking kills me. And then my other favorite one is there's like nights where like Grandpa Lou is having a hard time sleeping.
Yeah.
And he's going out every night, and the one night he comes back and he's like, I'm back from playing Russian roulette with the guys. And she goes, "Did you win?" And he goes, "You really have no idea how Russian roulette is played, do you?" And it's just like, God damn, this is a kid show. Crazy to think that my introduction to Russian roulette was from a kid show. And then you can never forget about the infamous pudding scene with Stu. "What are you doing, Stu?" "Making pudding." "It's 3 a.m. Why are you making pudding?" "Because I've lost control of my life." A pun? King, you bitch. How can you ask me for such a thing? How dare you use the channel redeems? Imagine chatters chatting in chat.
Disgusting. Ban them.
Honestly, he got a good time because pretty much once this battle's done, I'm calling it. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired. Now there can be no puns for the rest of stream. I stink by stink. Really should like actually read what Pokemon they're sending out so I can like strategize.
No, I turned that shit off.
I'm just spam pressing through and not switching, and they go, "Oh shit, I'm at a type disadvantage." Sorry, Mav, but Stink blocked puns for 10 minutes, so you're not getting your pun request. Well, I should say, ordinarily you would get it in the next 10 minutes, but stream's gonna be over in like 3.
Him, you better give him a pun.
I'll tell you what, this isn't the only stream today. We will be back later, and Mav will get his pun request whenever I am back with Poon. I'm gonna respectfully disagree because that's exactly what Stink did. He came in, he caused chaos, he left. Who is the funniest character in all of Marvel? I feel like that's subjective depending on your sense of humor, but I want to personally say Deadpool entertains me the most. The Punisher, I hate you.
That's pretty good.
I thought you were asking me a legitimate question. You turned it into that bullshit. I don't trust you. We can't be friends anymore. My trust has been shattered. Mods, testicular torsion. A random comic book fact. Shit. Now I gotta think off the top of my head. Okay, here, since I was watching X-Men 97, did you know the first time Wolverine's bone claws were introduced were in the 90s after Magneto ripped the adamantium off of his skeleton? Before that point, it was heavily implied that the claws were given to him as a result of the Weapon X process, and that his only mutation was the healing factor. Abyssal's got a secret lab for a reason, King. I don't know if it's really a sub-basement. It's hidden behind the walls. I now wonder, because it's been a while since I've been in Abyssal Secret Lab, if he has a bunch of rats in there doing his dirty work. Yeah, the torsion machine, it's 2 down from the femur breaker. All right, on that note, we are ending stream. If you all want to just leave the tab open, I'm not raiding out right now because we're going to be live again in probably an hour. Me and Poon are going to continue Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of the Patriots. So if you want to just leave the tab open, we'll be back in an hour, and we will see you all later. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Until then, goodbye. Thank you, Mossy, for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, also, because I forgot I'm dropping the ball, we are Second Monitor content. If you have not yet done so, feel free to type in that exclamation mark SMC in chat, where you can find our beacons link with our glorious streamers all included in it, so you can see who's all associated with our group, as well as our public Discord that you can join in shenanigan with us with all the games we play, like Helldivers, Pummel Party, Super Mario games, Pokemon, and many more. Enjoy your day, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.